So this is a pretty interesting party. You know, this is Latinos in Pittsburgh. It's a lot of young Latinos, folks in their 20s. You know, so much of the culture, of Latino culture in Pittsburgh is undercovered, and you know, why do you think that is?
I think it's because given the current administration right now, we don't want to do anything that's too public, but we also want to meet on a common ground to where we can find each other and celebrate our culture together without it feeling like it's too public. Because I think that if something's too public, it might scare people away. But right now, I think this party is really great because just the right amount of people know about it. I don't have to publicize it. I don't have to do any ads or anything. It's just spreading by word of mouth. And that's a lot about what the Latino community is about, is word of mouth. So I think word of mouth is actually very, very big in our Latino culture. So we're very big on like, this is happening? Oh yeah, I was just here. What'd you do this weekend? I was just at Cafetón. What's Cafetón? It's a big party. It's a day party. We do this. It's here, and I feel like this place specifically feels very secure for them, and so that's why it has grown so much. But yeah.
And why do you think that's important? I mean, it's interesting. You know, you guys use a meetup type model to get meetups of groups. And I was at your last event, and a lot of folks who are in the Latino community in Pittsburgh said it was so hard to connect. You know, what are you trying to achieve here?
What I want to achieve here is what I've been saying this whole time, is just growing our community. And I haven't publicized so much about it because our community is very focused on word of mouth. And so what I would like to achieve here is just an event where we can all connect, dance, have fun, let go of our worries. And that's why I posted it once a month, because the buildup has been pretty good, as opposed to doing it maybe every weekend. You know what I mean? I feel like if you do something every weekend, something like this every weekend might die off. But by doing it once a month, it continues to grow and become bigger, because people love the tension, the hype of it, of like, I can't wait for Cafetón, you know?
Yeah, you were saying, you know, there's a lot of political meetings that are very serious about immigration defense, and this is more fun. Why is that important?
I think it's important because we need an outlet. We need somewhere where we can just dance and not worry about our security, not worry about our safety. We've hired guards that are prepped on ICE agents. They're prepped on violence, on anything that's xenophobic. And so I think that's important for our community to feel safe always, even when it's a fun event. And so I've heard that certain events that have happened around the community, people have been hesitant to attend because they're not sure of how safe they will feel. And so I want to let them know that you're safe here, you're welcome here, you're protected here. And because it's on the second floor, it kind of gives this like underground vibe during the daytime, you know, where you're like, people don't even know how to get here unless there's a greeter at the door, you know? You go all the way in the back, up the steps, you know? And so I think that's very important, that people can come here and they can let loose, they can dance, they can feel their culture, they can be around people who love and celebrate their culture.
Yeah, and you know, even though the Latino community is under attack right now, do you think this has also led to a lot of community building as well?
Absolutely. There has been a lot of networking within these events, especially when people kind of flow outside of here onto the deck. They can be like, oh, where are you from? What do you do? You know, how did you get here? How long have you been here? And those are the top questions that people ask, that Latinos within each other ask each other. And I think that's very important, because we can be like, oh, you're here and you work here and you've been here this long, so have I. And I think that's very important within our culture. And so, yeah, like I've been saying, it's really great that this is an area where we can really let loose and connect and not really feel the pressure of feeling so either professional or feeling insecure about our life.
Anything else you want to add?
Not really. I'm just very happy. I'm very happy at the way that Cafetón has grown and how our community has received this event with open arms, because this is what I ultimately wanted. I wanted all of us to find a place where we can dance all of our music, especially in our generation. We have it's very niche. And I think that's what this Latinas in Pittsburgh group is about. We are very, very niche. And we come here and we're like, we love this music. We don't really want like a Latin night, because everybody wants to do a Latin night, you know? But nobody does something specifically like this for our generation. So the people that come are typically first gen and second gen. People who either immigrated here or were born here, and they want to find something that's the middle ground of American life and Latino life, because we're very blended. So we have done a lot of collaborations with local nonprofits in the Pittsburgh area, mostly Alpha, which has been very good for our Latino professionals. We have a lot of young professional students or people who are getting their PhDs who only moved to Pittsburgh just to finish their career and that are also looking for this community. So we have partnered with Alpha, Women of Alpha. Casa San Jose has also been very big with our partnerships, and a lot of Latino restaurants. So we try and support local. We try and give back to our Latino community. Doesn't matter their nationality as long as they are Latino. And some people might feel weird against it, but it's like, it's for us, you know. My whole community that I created is for us, and I want to continue to support us and our community, especially during these times.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.